What if I told you that you can 10x the amount of appointments that you are getting for your beauty or PMU business every single month by leveraging traffic sources that you already own? Most of them doesn't require any additional money on marketing. My name is Danny Tran, and I am the founder of PMU World Live and Highstoke Media. And over the years, we have helped over 1,600 beauty pros with amazing strategies to grow and scale their businesses beyond 6 and even 7 figures. And I'm really excited to share some of our awesome organic traffic strategies that you can implement and make money before this video is even over. Okay, now, diving straight into it, talking about organic traffic, here are really 6 stupid simple ways to leverage organic traffic to make more money by tonight. We're going to talk about the CEO posts, new followers, status updates, giveaways, highlights, inbound traffic, and if you're lucky, we're going to even go over some bonuses, okay? Now, the CEO posts. This is a very underutilized and a very underrated strategy, which is a pinned post on your Instagram, the very first thing that somebody sees, which should be all about you, okay? The CEO of your business. This is where you want to share your story, your mission, and what you do. And this is the very first thing that visitors see when they land on your profile. And I guarantee you, it is one of the most powerful ways to build trust and connection with potential clients, okay? Because here's the thing, in today's day and age, especially in the PMU industry or the beauty industry, if you're offering high ticket services, if somebody doesn't see the person behind the chair, aka you, in the first 2 seconds of visiting your page, the drop-off rate is very high. And so again, you want somebody to know exactly who you are and what you do. And this is one of the most profitable things that we have proven across all of our clients that I guarantee you, you should be utilizing now, okay? A quick tip here is that this is also a really good type of post to boost if you're looking to grow more followers. And I want to highlight that this is the only time that you're allowed to boost. We have other videos where we talk about paid ads and doing it correctly. So the CEO post is one of the only times to boost. And at the end of the day, people are much more likely to buy from you when they know what you look and sound like, right? And again, the only time to boost, and the quick tip here is to do it on desktop. You're going to be able to save 30%. If you boost directly on your phone, you're going to be subject to some like mobile or iOS or Apple fees. It's really weird. And so you actually save a lot of money by doing it online. And when you click the boost button, what you want to do is choose visit your profile. And so the objective is obviously for brand awareness. And then you also want to target suggested audience, okay? This is going to target people who are similar to your existing followers. Now, if you have purchased followers and you have a bunch of bots and fake engagement, you don't want to do that. You just want to target people in your city, okay? And as you can see here, once you do boost the post on desktop, it'll say that you save 30% from the Apple service fees that you would typically get by doing it on your phone, okay? Second thing, new followers. Every time that you get a new follow request, you want to make it a point to message them immediately, okay? So a very simple script is, hey Jenna, thanks for the follow. What motivated you to connect? Think about it. If somebody is following you, they have showed some interest in who you are, what you're doing, and your services, right? And a lot of times you're going to open the door for somebody to inquire about your services and want to learn more. And so you always want to make it an effort to reach out to every single person that has followed you and send them that script, okay? So imagine you have 200 new followers every month and you convert 10% of them and you get 20 new clients. Let's say your front end service is 400. That's $8,000 you're making every month just by being proactive. All right. Instagram status updates. Now, this is amazing. Anytime that there's a holiday, new season, or end of month, you want to use status updates to highlight urgency and scarcity. So whenever you only have a couple of spots left for the month, or you're saying you're looking for a model, right? And as a follower, you're going to be able to see the status update. And if they've been on the fence about something, and if you're highlighting urgency and scarcity, there's a good chance they're going to want to click on it or inquire and DM you about the details, okay? All right, giveaways. This is ninja stuff, all right? Every quarter or big event, such as a grand opening, you want to do a big giveaway. And this gives you the opportunity to get tons of engagement, followers, and interest in your local area, okay? And you want to make it a huge giveaway. I do want to shout out to Cocoon Academy and Cocoon Beauty Studio here. I saw this the other day on my feed. I'm like, this is freaking amazing. 6 months of free lash services. Like, who wouldn't want to sign up for that? You want to do a giveaway where it will make people think, oh shit, that's crazy. And so my point here is that you don't want to be cheap or lame with it. I've seen the world's lamest giveaway sometimes where it's sign up for this giveaway to get 20% off. It's like, it's not even a giveaway, right? And so you want to give something that's worth at least thousands in value that will get you a ton, hundreds, thousands of entries. The basic rules if you are doing a giveaway: follow our page, like and save the post, tag a friend in San Jose, California. Each tag is a new comment or entry, the more the merrier, and repost on your story, okay? Very basic. The real magic happens after the giveaway ends. So once you've hopefully received hundreds of thousands of entries, here's what you do. You want to announce the winner. We use a platform called Raffles where you can't cheat, right? And then you can record it and it'll basically go through all the comments and automatically select it. That's a really good platform. But what you want to do is reach out to all of the other applicants with a special offer, like 20% off or $100 off any other service. And that's a runner-up prize, okay? And on that note, you want to reach out along the lines of like, hey, even though we already selected a winner, you do get a runner-up prize where you can get $100 off any other service. Would you be open to hearing more details, okay? And so here's the magic. By giving away something valuable, you've now created hundreds or thousands of new opportunities to grow your client base, plus all of these hundreds or thousands of new followers who may convert with you in the future. Okay, like think about the magic of that. Giveaway ideas: 6 to 12 months of a recurring service, full makeover, all of your services for free, right? A full glam session for you and 3 lucky friends, 1 full 3-day training, a $4,000 value, plus 3 online courses, a private 1-day training workshop for you and 3 friends, 1-year supply for this product, right? And by having a bad giveaway, which is such a scarcity mindset, you're gonna get such a low volume of applicants, right? So again, the thousands of dollars in value could make you 10-fold, 20-fold, 50-fold. And having a badass giveaway where you have an abundance mindset, you get hundreds and thousands of applicants, which will translate into clients, okay? I want to give an example. For our PMU Worlds event in 2024, we did a giveaway for a VIP ticket. The cost was $4,000, okay? What I had my team do was manually reach out to every person and every person tagged with a special 20% runner-up discount. We converted 60 additional tickets from that, and we made $74,000 in revenue in less than 5 days. Think about that, okay? Now, next, you want to maximize your highlights. You'll also want to make sure that you have highlights which can purposely share what you do. So examples of results, proof of client reviews about you and behind the scenes. Great categories would be services. If you have multiple services, you want to do that. Client reviews about us, their studio, behind the scenes FAQs, and you want to make sure to regularly update them every few months. I fall into this trap of forgetting, and I looked at my highlights the other day and it showed like 200 weeks ago. I'm like, oh shoot, that's like 3-4 years ago. So you want to regularly update them, okay? You can repost on your story, then re-add them to your highlights, okay? Some bonuses. Do last minute availability story posts regularly, showcasing your high demand, right? Hey, like we have 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday and Tuesday available, and then book now, okay? And you're gonna get people who are on the fence who are gonna inquire, okay? Shout out to Sculpted Studios, one of my great friends in the industry, Carla here. She does this all the time, right? Last minute opening, November 30th, right? And if somebody was on the fence, they're gonna want to book that with you, okay? Okay, here's another bonus, which is very ninja. Do IG story polls. So everyone that engages and votes is an opportunity to reach out, AKA potential customers. So very simple one that we have all of our clients do from time and time again. What services are you planning to get this year? Brows, lips, liners, scar, and stretch mark revision, okay? Whatever they vote, respond back to them, DM them. Hey, Jenna, thanks for voting on my story about brows. That's so exciting. Are you thinking about getting yours done soon? I'd love to help you out. Okay. You're opening up the door. You're initiating the conversation. These are opportunities that you are sitting on right now. Okay. Another bonus, broadcast channel. Shout out to Shay Danielle. I'm in her channel and I'm always stalking what awesome people in the industry are doing. But broadcast channels, it's a game changer for building your list and connecting with clients, right? And why it works so well is keep clients in the loop with your announcements. It builds trust with your followers, and it sends a notification directly as a DM every time you post. So you make an announcement and now all 700 people, as you can see here, are going to get a notification as a DM, okay? and you want to share offers like holiday specials, or you can say things like vote on the post so you want more info. You can always add urgency and scarcity, like last 2 spots for the month, DM me now, last minute availability open. So broadcast channels are amazing. And the best part about this is that it's pasted directly in your bio. And it is the first thing that people see when they visit your profile, and they click one button, now they're in your group. And so think of this as an email list on steroids, because it's directly on Instagram. Works really well specifically for our industry. Okay. Now, what about inbound traffic? Big question for you. On average, how many likes do you think you get every single month collectively on all of your posts and ads? Hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, right? All of the likes on your ads are hidden opportunities. Okay. So over time, your ads are going to collect hundreds, thousands of likes, and every single one of them is a potential client. And a simple outreach message can turn engagement to bookings, like, hey, Jenna, thanks for liking our ombre powder brow holiday ad. Just curious, are you thinking about getting your brows done? That's it. Okay. Likes on your organic posts, even more money. So your regular posts, it's also going to get plenty of likes, and every single one of them, I want you to look at those as opportunities. And you obviously want to skip PMU artists or supporters who aren't potential clients, right? Hey, Jenna, thanks for liking my post about powder brows. Just out of curiosity, were you thinking about getting your brows done? That's it. Just starting the conversation. Okay. Now, comments on your posts and ads, these are super warm leads. When somebody leaves a comment, they're taking the extra step, and these are your hottest leads. And this is a very common sense thing, but I want to highlight the importance of this. You want to acknowledge their comment and let them know you'll DM them, right? So thanks for your comment, Jenna. I'll send you a DM with more details. Check your inbox, and you actually want to follow up with a DM. Okay. I just want to share an example. Like, I share this with my team, and I said, hey, these are all the links of all of our ads and posts for the month. I think collectively we hit like 12,000 likes, comments, and engagement. I was like, reach out to every single person. And if maybe you're following us, maybe you have gotten one of these messages, right? I want you to reach out to every single person, and we got it done. And we close a ton of clients that way, because you're reaching out to opportunities that you normally would have slept on, but now you're being proactive and turning those opportunities into real clients. Okay. Existing followers. Your existing followers right now are one of your most valuable lead sources. They already know and trust you. And here's how to convert them into paying clients. Okay. Now, every time that you're posting on Instagram, you also want to make sure that you're posting on Facebook. Okay. There's an option there. And so you want to invite people who like your posts on Facebook. You have this option to follow your page. And this takes 30 seconds every day. This grows your audience and primes them for retargeting later. And now that they're also following you, they're going to see all of your organic content, which are more opportunities to convert. Okay. And retargeting ads, which is probably going to be a much more advanced video for another day, but it's so important to be omnipresent, which means if somebody visits your website or your Facebook or your Instagram, like, you want your ads to follow them, right? It's like, how many times have you tried to buy something online, you add it to your cart, but you didn't buy it, but the next day you see that ad again on your social media, and like, okay, maybe I'll buy it then. That's the power of retargeting. And my favorite quote is, just because they're not ready to buy today does not mean they won't be ready to buy tomorrow. Okay. And so just think of omnipresence, where it doesn't matter if they see your website or your Instagram or your Facebook, regardless of where they go now on social media, they're going to constantly see your ad. And the great thing about retargeting ads, again, we're gonna have a much more advanced video, but I do wanna highlight the power of this. You can target people up to 180 days on your website and on your socials for up to a year, 365 days for anybody who has engaged with your page or post. Imagine being able to target somebody for a year straight, okay? Every 30 days, they're going to see a different ad or angle until they're ready to buy. Maybe you guys have been following myself and Highstoke and PMU World for the past 3 years. You probably are seeing our ads every single day or week or month. Like, if you touch one of our pages, it is game over. You're going to see our ads forever. Okay. And, the big question is, like, how many touch points before a sale in 2025, much less 2026, which is coming up soon here. A warm inbound lead when you find a 12, and a cold, meaning somebody who has never heard of you before, can require 20 to 50. Okay. What you want to do is also follow up on dropped conversations. So if your DMs ghosted or the conversations died out, don't give up. The interest can still be there. So a very simple script could be, hey, Jenna, it's been super busy, so I apologize for letting this slip through the cracks. Were you possibly still considering getting your brows done? We have a new holiday special if you're interested at all. Okay. Simple. Quick tip. Don't be afraid to go way back. And sometimes the best opportunities are these hidden opportunities in your old convos from months or years ago. And people often just need a little nudge to get re-engaged and reminded, right? We have people who have been following us for 3 years and they're finally ready to buy. Okay, same thing with you. I'm sure you get messages if you've been in the game for a while, like, hey, Jenna, I've been following you for 2 years and I'm finally ready to get my brows done by you. Okay, very simple script. Hey, Jenna, hope you've been doing well. It's been absolutely crazy, but I'm finally catching up on some super OTMs and came across our convo. I know it's been a while. Are you still possibly interested in getting your brows done? That's it. Okay. And to close things out, a no today does not mean no tomorrow. So take advantage of all these organic opportunities. I hope I shared a lot of great tips and things that you might not be doing now, or maybe you knew was important, but this was just a reminder. Building business itself isn't difficult. It's actually quite simple, and it just requires repetition and consistency of the small and boring things. And as you can see, a lot of the things that we talked about today is opportunities that you have, you're just not leveraging and taking advantage of. And if you were to just take advantage of it and be consistent, and again, all of this money that's on the table, you're taking advantage of that, you're going to make so much more if you're just consistent with it. Okay. So if you guys like that video, I know that was a very tactical one with like step-by-step processes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We have new videos dropping weekly full of education, golden nuggets just like this. And for those of you who want to dive deeper and work with us more on a one-on-one level where our team does everything for you, building out full done for you marketing systems, bringing you clients, making it completely hands off, I also want to invite you to book a free consultation call with our team. I'll drop the link in the description. And so with that said, I hope you enjoyed this training, got a lot of value out of it. Go implement just half of these and I guarantee you'll make a lot of money. And once you do, let me know in the comments how it turned out. If you got any results, I would love to hear. I read all of the comments itself. And so with that said, we'll see you next time.